I'm sure Tom Brady's going to be playing a lot more golf. I don't know if you guys saw, but he went to Twitter. People go to Twitter now to retire. He tweeted out just a few hours ago. Already 62 million people have seen it, and he tweeted it out maybe 6 hours ago. He says, truly grateful on this day, and thank you. And here it is.
Good morning, guys. I'll
Hey,
get
guys.
to the point right away. I'm retiring for good.
For good, he said.
I know the process was a pretty big deal last time, so when I woke up this morning, I figured I'd just press record and let you guys know first. So I won't be long-winded. I think you only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much, to every single one of you, for supporting me, my family, my friends, teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing.
Getting a little choked up.
Love you all.
He said he wasn't going to get choked up.
And then he did.
And he did. I think
Definitely.
he actually
Hands down.
he's going to
No
be
question.
doing like something with NBC. He's going to be like doing like still like NFL games.
I actually think it's
Or
with
something
Fox.
like-
I think he's
for
going to be
Fox, yeah.
one on the lead team with Fox. And
Yeah.
Greg Olson,
So-
the tight end, who is the color guy now with the
Brady.
with Burks. I can't remember the guy's name that he's on with, but they're the number one team with Fox, and they're
Yeah.
talking about replacing Greg Olson with Tom Brady. And so some people are upset because they're supporting Greg Olson, that he shouldn't just lose his gig when he's doing good
Yeah.
just because Tom Brady's retiring.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I guess he is. I guess now he is officially, because Tom Brady's taking the number one seat, just like Tony Romo did at CBS.
Yeah.
And
Right,
who did
I see
Romo push
Gronkowski's
out?
on there.
Romo pushed out Phil Simms.
Yeah, he did.
Phil
He did.
Simms used to be the number one guy on the broadcast, so maybe they will.
But
Put him
Romo
on
does
a
a really
panel.
good job.
Then
Romo
he
does a
pushed
good
Jared
job.
out for the Subway commercials. Dang.
Yeah, he had it coming.
But you know what? So Brady
With little kids.
So
Remember Jared from Subway?
I think he's done.
I think because San Francisco and the Raiders need a quarterback, and it's interesting because
More people.
he's
than
out
that,
there,
but yeah.
and then you got Aaron Rodgers who wants to be traded, and both of them grew up in the Bay, and they would love to really finish their careers with either one of those teams, the Niners or the Raiders.
I
Well,
think
he's kind of
Aaron
put
Rodgers-
the Buccaneers in a bad spot, because I guess he still has a couple years on his deal, and they're going to be able to break up his salary over the next 2 years. But now they have like Kyle Trask. You know, he's garbage as far
And
as
he
I've
went to
seen.
Florida. Ugh, gross.
Do you think that he has any regrets for not just staying retired the first time?
Oh, I'm sure.
He
He could
should've
have
retired
went
at-
out on top when he won the Super Bowl.
That's it. That should have been it. He should have
Yeah.
been like, peace out.
And now
his
his
life would be so much so
Peace
simple, so much simpler.
Because that would have been the perfect. That would have been the perfect ending for his chapter.
Sure.
You know, and the movie that they would write about him, and whoever would
But
play
maybe
him and all that shit.
maybe him going back in and what happened in that season, which was the last season, was how many seasons did he play after he retired?
23.
No, after he retired. One or two after
One.
he retired. One more.
Yeah, he played
And
last year.
I don't know, maybe something happened where he doesn't regret it. But you kind of have to wonder though. You're like, is he like, damn, I should have just quit when I was ahead.
Oh, he definitely saying that right now. I mean,
Because
there's no
he
question about
ended
that.
up getting into all those issues with his wife. It seemed
Well,
like at that time,
and he got banged
after
up
Yeah, but I
and
mean,
people
she
were
was gonna
saying
leave-
she
was
wanted
gonna
him to
leave
retire.
regardless anyway. So it is what it is. Nah, you see how like ESPN they have
Why?
the
I'm just
Peyton
kidding.
and Eli show.
I love that show.
So
on ESPN2 during Monday Night
so
Football.
Yeah, it's
Is
funny.
that on
It's
the
easy.
Ocho? Oh.
No, it's on ESPN2, and it's fun. It's easy. It's fun to watch that one with Peyton
It's
and
funner?
Eli.
Funner?
Yeah,
You
it
get them
is.
Funyuns out.
It is
What the hell is that?
Sorry.
In English, please.
Well,
Funner.
with Tom Brady retiring, it's got me
funner.
thinking
What are you
about
thinking?
More
the
fun.
Mount
More
Rushmore
fun.
Okay.
of quarterbacks.
the
The
top
funnest.
four. The top
Let's
four
let's
quarterbacks.
start with
Okay.
our sports expert. Let's go to Tomcat.
Are you
yes.
shit? Are you
I would
fucker.
like to get.
You fucking dick.
Let's go straight to Tomcat.
Do it.
All right, Tomcat. Who is your top 4 all-time greatest quarterbacks of
Oh.
all time?
Oh boy.
I would assume you got to put Tom Brady in there. I'll help you with one, but now you got to come up with 3 more. That
All right.
Mount Rushmore was 4 presidents.
We're from
heads.
Florida. We're from Florida, so Dan Marino.
He never won a Super Bowl, but I'll take
I
it.
like Dan Marino. And the other guy up in Mahomes, he's awesome. Troy Aikman, just going there.
All right, that's 4. Okay, so Tomcats 4 is Troy Aikman, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, and Dan Marino.
That's.
I mean, that's okay. I'm not going to knock you too bad. It's putting you on the spot. What about you, Ramo? Who is your Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks?
I definitely would go Joe Montana, Aaron Rodgers.
As a Bears fan, how could you possibly do that?
Because I've seen him.
He's not really retired yet, but
I just threw up in my mouth.
He's been there. He's been there. Yeah, I've seen him play some really good football. So him. Let's see, Joe Montana, him. I'll go with you, TK, on the Dan Marino. I think he was an excellent
Never won a
quarterback.
Super Bowl.
He didn't. He didn't have a team around him, but he was really
never
good.
won a Super Bowl.
No
rings. Barkley has no rings.
Jim McMahon from the Bears. I don't know.
What?
No,
I mean, I
sucked.
love him. He was a character. So
He
there we
was.
go.
He's funny.
To recap, Ramo, we have McMahon. We have Marino.
Yes.
Who else did you have on your list?
Montana.
the one-
Montana
definitely
And
and Aaron
me.
Rodgers.
Rodgers, sure.
No, Dan Marino. Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah. Okay. So now on to
Memphis.
Memphis. Who is your Mount Rushmore of
I cannot
quarterbacks?
believe the selection you all have put
I
out
think
there.
mine's
This
good.
is just-
Mine's better than Ramos.
not really.
Yes, it is.
Just as bad. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a good list. Here's my top 4. Here we go.
go.
Start with number 1, Tom Brady. Coming in at number 2, my guy.
I don't like
Peyton.
Tom.
Yeah. I can't believe none of you guys picked Peyton Manning either.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, definitely. I
Peyton
forgot
Manning.
about
I forgot about that
His
guy.
helmet is right here. I
Go
have an
Vols,
autographed
baby.
helmet
It's
right there.
behind me.
Going in at number
I'll agree
3,
with that one.
Joe Montana.
Definitely Joe.
And
Okay.
coming in at number 4, this is gonna weird some of y'all. It's gonna trip you out. Warren Moon.
No Super Bowls.
Yeah, but he threw for like a gang of yards though.
Let me give you the real 4, okay? Because I did sports radio, so I'm a real sports
Oh
fan.
gosh,
Okay?
here we go.
Number 1, Joe Montana. Number 2, Tom Brady. But
Brady,
I almost feel like it's a photo finish. You might have to give it to Tom.
It's close.
Yeah, you know.
It's kind of the LeBron Michael debate.
Sure.
Depends on your era, you know. Next, so I have those 2. Number 3 would be Peyton Manning.
Sure.
Peyton.
I swung and a miss on that.
Peyton.
Now, number 4, to a lot of sports people, could be an argument. I think you can't argue the top 3. It's hard to argue those top 3.
Right.
But the 4th would be John Elway. Talk about a guy
John
who
Elway,
walked away.
okay.
He walked away right after he wins 2 championships.
And he was like 43 or something. What if he was older?
You know, Jack, everything comes at a cost, bud.
That was like a peck.
The second kiss shared by father and son prompted tweets from viewers using words like very disturbing and uncomfortably long. So we asked New Yorkers what they thought.
I'm a little uncomfortable with that.
I think at a certain age, it's like, okay, you can kiss him on the cheek, you can give him a hug, you know, but not in the mouth and not for that long.
Too long, like romantic long.
He's laying there naked getting a massage, too.
So that makes it weird?
Yeah.
I kiss my son on my lips. I have since day one. You know, I would have no problem with my son kissing me like that.